Hello everyone and welcome to you in live stream. Hi there Adrian, hi there X Gaming, hi there Artistic Panzer, hi and welcome, hi and welcome. Yeah, my office looks like a meth lab. I really should just clean up around here because this is ridiculous. I can barely wash my hands in my bathroom because I just have so much glassware I need to clean over there. Okay. Hi there everyone, hi and welcome, hi and welcome. What will we be doing today? Oh, what a splendid question. No one asked. Well, today I imagine, well, I'd hope, I was thinking a lot of verbs in there. We think it in 3 dimensions a bit more. That's because the mask, right? I can't really put it on. It's we don't have a way to like snap it onto anything. So far it's also, oh yeah, I also printed these two, the new skeletons, which we'll need to put on. As you can see, the new skeletons on the bottom, they have like, on the bottom they have connectors, and they also have 4 connectors at the top, which is why they're different. And I already snapped off like one of these right here. I already snapped it off, so there isn't the thingamajig that should be connected. So, you know, it happens, whatever, it doesn't matter. The point is, hi the Bayonet, hi and welcome. The point is, today we need to start thinking in 3 dimensions, and we need to start thinking of how the mask will be usable. And so, the last time we did this, which is the thing that will be in the back of my head, and today I would really like to, well, ideally test it. Hi, Katsi. Ideally test it. However, there is a problem, you see, and the problem is in the fact that it's a lot of material. So I can't just be dealing with it like I deal with the skeletons. With the skeletons, whenever I make the most minor of changes, I just print a new one because it's like 17 grams of PETG, so it's nothing. This, however, will be something. It's quite a lot, which means we need to, well, either optimize it, so add some holes, add some stuff like these in order to make it just take up less material, or we need to design it right away, from the very beginning to the very end correctly. Or both. Must look like one of... Hi. That must looks like one of the student electricity sources. What do you mean? Student electricity sources.
Did the fucking Kumer Miku inspire you to stream today?
I was gonna stream and he sent that. Delayed me, if anything. Just... It's quite thick. If I had a Nico. Anyway, so obviously the way we're gonna connect it is, as I mentioned, so far I think it's going to be whatever the T filament was called. We're gonna print straps of that. We're gonna connect it forwards. However,
what is that?
That's the thing that will hold the mask up in place. However, I would like to first of all get rid of some more filament because I don't want. This is gonna be a lot. This is going to be a lot. Like I can just export it right now. We can see how it's doing, and then we can see how bad is it. Let's workshop.
Where does it go? Is it like on the back of your head or
Yeah.
what? Hmm. Okay. That's where you put the explosives.
Yes, that's where I put the explosives.
To instantly disconnect your spine if something goes wrong.
Okay, it's exported. Now. Make it. I'm just gonna tell you that you made a small mistake somewhere that is not involved in this. I imagine I've made more than one small mistake somewhere. I mean, look at my career, clearly. Okay, let's print it. Let's slice it. Let's see. That's an hour. 26 grams actually. Not bad. We can just print it. see where it goes.
It's a fun looking shape.
If I do enable support, would you actually place any supports there, or do you reckon it's gonna be fine? You reckon it's gonna be fine? Oh, that is great.
Why do you put it like that?
Because that's the optimal angle.
Is it? Why?
Apparently. Well, it's because in Bamboo Lab there is a feature where basically you can just go right here and you can click auto, and then Bamboo Lab figures out the most optimal angle to place it at, and I did that and it placed this one. Alright, let's print it. It's gonna only take an hour and a half, so it's actually
I
pretty
love
good.
printing on my marks sideways.
Most things you print sideways. Or even better, like at the corner. It also helps with the layers, usually.
I guess it's more structurally set up every point.
Midterm is only 27 questions, so I'm no longer driving myself crazy with stress. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Jesse, we know. Okay, so we're gonna leave that in the background. In the meantime, however, I could reassemble the mask to set up the new skeletons. That's something I could do. That's something that we could do, in fact, right now. Hold on, so I have some milk in my coffee because it's really hot. Okay. There we go. Alright then. It's time to do the thing that we do.
The thing that's the thing.
Hold on. Okay. Alright, now it's time to do the thing that we do. So. Can I just do this, by the way? Oh,
I like it when you do the thing.
I always do the thing. So I make it, and by it, let's say I mean the mask. We could do it in a bit more clever way. We don't need to disassemble the whole thing all at once, I suppose. We can just screw the plates. Make it. Is it true that F is equal to KMA and not MA? I mean, yeah. Any equality can be equal to anything, depending on how you fucking define it. Artistic Panzer. F is equal to KMA and F is equal to MA are equivalent if K is equal to 1. So unless you tell me what you mean by K, I can't answer your question. Alright, come on. Get off there, we have it. Oh, that looks like that looks like a FNAF animatronic when you take off like the head plate. Oh, that is weird looking. That is
Or
that is really weird looking. My goodness.
I furry like.
Make it without the mask on. There we go. Okay, now what we need is we need to put the plate somewhere on the side where I want to use it. I imagine disassemble this again. However, we don't need to disassemble it entirely. Which one is the front? Which one is the back? Jesse did screw out the print ever slightly, like there's a lot of like little plastic hair, which is going to be a bit annoying to deal with. But it shouldn't be a deal breaker. I can't wait till I'm finished with the design of the 4.0, because then what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to just get some kind of company to print it for me out of some wacky material, like something comically strong. Hi, the Caper, how you doing? Okay, Looks fine enough for now. Now you. Oh, we also need to reprint the plates as well and everything. Oh, this is gonna be quite something actually. Alright. These screws important not to lose. This all just garbage. Where's my dingus? There's my dingus. Okay.
Have you lost your dingus?
I love how making a new video made your circadian rhythm sync back to standard time. I have a fluid schedule like that. That happens once a month. I stream during normal hours.
I mean, you've been like on normal hours for the last couple of days, I think, no?
Actually, yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, I started waking up at 1 in the morning, then went to 4 in the morning, so it's relatively normal.
Yeah.
Okay, these are the other screws. We have 4 right here, that's correct. All of these are for plates. These plates, okay, so this is our Pico plate. These 0 plates. Are you making your OC's mask? Are you gonna do cosplay?
Cosplay yourself.
Plate is terrible. I redesigned it. We'll need to reprint after we're done with this print. Oh, it's just gonna take an hour and a half. I'm gonna do the other one. Okay, so right here we have the 0. Then we're gonna have the visor. I love this little thing. This is great. Another problem, well, actually, you know what? Because here's the thing. I'm gonna have to wait hour and a half for it to print. So in the meantime, I need find something to do. I don't want to do coding again. Twice in a row, that's ridiculous. So instead what we'll do is we'll do some research. We'll do some research because we'll need to power the mask eventually as well. Okay, and so this, there we go, mask complete assembled. These are the skeletons which we'll replace for these ones, which means we need to, well, I'm going to assemble them simply to save the screws, and then we're gonna throw them away. Isn't that fun? Oh, I love creating trash. There is a way with the printing process how we can convert plastics back into hydrocarbons. The problem is that it's not easy. Effectively, you just break them down. Like high temperature, if I'm not mistaken.
Isn't that a nice project for the chemical part of the video?
Well, would it? That's why I was where I was going with it. Actually, can't see because there is a way to break it down. However, the problem is that it's not a nice thing to do because it basically requires a lot of energy to break it down, and that's the entire thing. That's the entire idea. Because plastics effectively have a lot of hydrocarbons in them, and if you break down the structure of the plastic, then you revert back to hydrocarbons. However, it takes a shit ton of energy to do so. And so basically, Nature Job, I think their name is, they are developing like a machine for doing this exact sort of thing, where they grind down plastics, they put it in a machine, and the machine gives you back oil on the other side.
Can you just melt the plastics to something? Are they not meltable?
Well, no, if you melt the plastic, you'll still have plastic, and it's just gonna be molten plastic. You don't want to change the state of matter, you want to break down the bonds.
But if you melt it, can you reuse it for printing?
If I make it into a spool, then yeah, that's boring. So, much more fun thing is you can turn it back into oil. If only I make like a chamber, which it's not a cheap project, but if I make a chamber which will produce like with microwaves, I do believe that's how Nature Job did it. I don't remember exactly, haven't seen their
Yeah,
face
that's
in a while.
definitely not turbo unsafe and deadly.
Yeah, but the point is that you can basically oh wait, which screws? It's this one, I think. Basically, the point is that you can get any sorts of plastics, like any, and then you can turn them into oil. Anything from this through plastic bottles through absolutely anything you want. This is 0, this is 0, this is this is... So these two are from the supports, correct? No, these are from these, which means these are from the supports. Oh, these are way too short. It's ridiculous now. Yeah, this is like a proper good height, I'd say. This seems a bit short. Or maybe not. Might be just the right size.
Just like you.
Just the right size. That's so patronizing. Okay. We need something ever so slightly bigger. Build a nuclear plant to cover my energy needs. I am probably gonna make an energy cell. A formic acid energy cell, because it sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, these are a tad too short, so I'm gonna get rid of them. These seem to be just perfect. I'm running out of them though. That's a bit of a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's bad. That means you can only connect them on 3 connectors. Oh, fine, whatever. We'll manage.
Need to buy more screws.
I might need to buy more screws. I do have a second pack, but the second pack has different like heads on them, which makes them a different standard. Which, well, whilst technically completely manageable, it just doesn't sit right with my OCD. They assume I'm building a nuke. Eventually, you might get to radiation. I don't know.
Please don't.
I mean, gamma radiation is just light. Alpha, beta. Beta would be the most fun, I imagine.
Do you always find beta is most fun?
That was my favorite. I don't see how gamma could be interesting for me. Okay, I suppose because it'd be like energy, right? Yeah, I don't see me doing anything with gamma radiation. From like a radioactive. Well, fun fact: like house cats, cheetahs see humans as weird bipedal cats. Okay, Plato, just chill down. Okay, there we go. Don't you want to start with alpha because it's easier to shield? What do you mean start with alpha?
Yeah, just start with alpha radiation.
No, that means like... It's not really as in alpha, beta and gamma radiation are all the same thing, it's just stronger. The reason why I said that I wouldn't be too interested in gamma probably is because, oh no, okay, never mind, it's fine. There we go. The reason why I probably would be most interested of, well, gamma, just light. I imagine I probably get across doing that sort of thing eventually. It's just that I probably won't take it from the angle of radiation. I'll just treat it as electromagnetism. Because, I mean, obviously we're gonna do lasers and then we're gonna keep amping the energy of the laser. And obviously I wanna keep amping the... obviously I wanna keep decreasing the wavelength as much as possible.
I do not
Because
trust these
it's
lasers whatsoever.
fun.
I prefer you with functional eyes, you know?
Oh, this is weirdly therapeutic. I should make more stuff more often.
You should make me stuffed more often.
Shut up! I feel like the Schrödinger from the meme. Idea for a project. Makes that every time someone donates, it plays a little text-to-speech voice saying random cat fact and random fact. I could... that's actually surprisingly annoying. You have no idea how annoying that's to make. Because I would need to deal with either a YouTube API or I would need to make like a scraper myself, which, let's be real, I would end up making a scraper myself. I have a friend...
It's not like every time someone donates, there's like a website being involved that you have to press a button on manually.
What? What did you just say?
Well, it's not like, you know, when someone donates, there's like a website that you have to go on to and press a button manually, you know? That could possibly also activate a different thing, you know?
You're using the tone of voice as if you were going somewhere with this, but I genuinely don't see where you're going with this.
Oh my... I'm upset.
No, where are you going with this?
Every time someone donates, you have to put their in the fucking donation list, you know?
Yes.
Why can't you have that activate the fucking PS?
But I can't, that's manual. I feel like it goes against the
But
project,
you
doesn't
already do it manually, anyway.
Yeah, but the whole point of that sort of text-to-speech thing, if I'm doing it manually, I might as well say it. I imagine the whole point of the text-to-speech thing was for me to actually set it up properly. Was it displayed? Yeah. I think it was displayed.
Set it up so every time you put in a new donation, it plays the fucking random fact.
It's too easy.
Okay. Mr. Complicated.
Oh, it just hit me. I can put this from the bag. Oh, that's convenient. That means I don't need to disassemble all the screws. Oh, it also means that I screwed on backwards right now, because now the entire visor
Or
will
you can
get in the
have
way.
bandit set randomly throughout the day. Ah. Yes.
3 more weeks until we reach 900 days. Seba is gonna be way less than 3 more weeks.
But we are streaming like 3 times a day at this point. My
Maybe
kid
not
is so
3,
happy.
or like twice.
Yeah, twice.
Yesterday was 2 live streams. Today it
And
might
a
be.
day before.
Yeah, today it might be. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I need to take a break or not. Low-key an addiction. It's not an addiction. I just don't have anything better to do.
Don't say that.
What do you mean don't say that? It's not like me trying to be edgy, like, oh, I've nothing better. No, I genuinely have nothing better to do. What else am I supposed to do? I do that and I work on videos. Hi Loda, hi, welcome. At this point you are just streaming your life, and what a neat life it is to stream. Aren't you all cat? Bandits is dog cats and dog facts, and Fix It is the cat facts guy. I feel like Fix It would really enjoy parrots. Bandit would love dogs, but Fix It would enjoy parrots. Oh, I'm struggling with this single nut.
What race of dogs?
Surprisingly bulldogs.
I was thinking the long snoot ones, the Russian ones.
Borzoi.
Yeah.
No. Bandits are those old dogs, but Borzoi, they just don't understand.
Why?
I love your videos. Oh, thank you, Lola. Thank you. I'm glad you like them.
Me when I return to my 13 grams of uranium after 10 million years to see they have been reduced to 7 grams of uranium.
Me returning to my neutron after 10 trillion years, only to realize that it's still a neutron. Okay, there we go. We have one side. Now it's time for the... Actually, no, the other we're gonna leave. That's because we're gonna replace this plate with the other one. However, in order for that to happen, I shouldn't probably even install the front yet, should I? If I'm gonna be working with this is much easier. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here for now. We replace the old plates with the old skeleton with the new skeleton. Convenient. It feels so weird that I made the mask and only now have I figured out I can actually remove the front when I'm working with it. I designed this thing. And even I didn't think of it. Okay, let me just...
Do you have the visor yet?
I can make one. I can make one right now, in fact.
Okay.
Should we make one? I can make them for weeks. The only problem is that it's gonna be a bit loud if I'm making it.
That's fine. You're always loud when you're making it.
I'm a bit sad because my future channel for Physics Explained, has started to use a lot of AI, making me not trust them. What are they using AI for? All the talk about cats made me think of how your cat did not survive the incident. The incident.
Don't worry about the incident.
Okay, I have an idea for what we can do. We can do a democracy. What should I work on? Here's what we will have.
I love democracy.
Make the advisor, then design the back of the mask, fix it, and then the last thing, which is whatever, just 3 of them. Pick away! We're doing a democracy. Wait, did the poll? Oh, there we go, the poll listed.
There you go.
Oh, okay, can't fix it and make the visor winning. No one cares to see me design the back of a mask. I get it. Make the visor 50%. Okay, if make the visor is going so strong, then give me a second. I need to go and get the materials in the meantime. Okay, I am back, in fact. Is it still winning? It appears to be. How are we going to cut it up? That's the good question. The question. That's actually a really good question. I imagine it's not going to be the easiest. Okay, Vice is winning. That's what we're doing then. I have been dreading doing this a bit because I don't like loud noises that much. And I don't know how OBS sound will cope with this actually. Oh, that is quite a fucking pickle, isn't it? Haha! Hold on, give me a second. Okay. Okay, I think we should be ready. So this right here, this is the material out of which we'll make our visor. We'll just put recording on there. There we go. That's the material. Now, what we'll also need is the tools, won't we?
Oh, it's white.
What do you mean it's white? It's transparent. You blind cat. Okay.
For some dumb reason, I thought it'd be yellow, like in the.
Because in the softbox looks yellow. My cable.
I know.
Hold
I
on,
know.
I need to plug it in.
Oh. I see you put the mask on.
Okay. Buck, are you all ready for the fun? Make casually drops an actual sign of autism or ADHD. No one likes loud noises. That's kind of how it goes, isn't it? One of these boxes right here. Is it LEDs? None of these though. One of the boxes, plastic boxes I should have lying around, should be the box for the Dremel endings. The things that I cannot find. Ah, there it is. Okay, so basically, the reason why I've been drilling it so much is because right here we need to cut out this shape out of this material. I'm really not good at this solving. This should work just fine.
Didn't you so like fly off in the last video?
It did, but don't worry, it didn't hit me. It just blew up and went this way. I still haven't found it.
Oh.
There's like,
Well, that's wonderful, isn't it?
considering the directions, there's like what, 25% it hits me? Could be
Well,
more.
at least you have protection for your face, you know?
I can't see shit though, that's the downside. Where's my screwdrivers? There they are. On the floor, obviously. This one will be fine. I really need to screw it on properly, because if I don't, I'm not gonna enjoy myself. Shut up out there, I'm busy. Okay, so, as far as I'm aware, the way it should work is, we take one of these, we pop them on. I don't know, I haven't read the manual. The way I work with tools, I guess, how they work until it functions. Thank goodness Black Thunder isn't here to see this. Ah, my leg, it's fine.
Careful.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do something that's dangerous, would I? Oh, can you imagine what could have happened? By the way, did I mention that the power tool is already plugged in? I wish I could see. It would be so much easier.
Why is it getting darker?
Where's what?
Why is it getting darker?
Because I'm using daylight. The electricity prices nowadays are unbelievable. It's also getting darker because something bad is about to happen.
True.
Shit, I can't screw it on any more than this.
That's what he said. You're not up to jokes today, are you?
Katsi, I'm about to die. I
Aren't you
snapped
always?
it, fucking hell. I snapped it because of you. That's what happens.
I'm sorry.
And now I need to screw in a new one. They're very brittle. I might be also a bit drunk. But that's... Well, I dropped it.
Oh yeah, it's West.
Wasted Tuesday!
Shit.
Day drinking. Okay.
Actually, day drinking. Nah, on the job too, you know. Terrible.
Oh, I'm such a great role model. Okay, let's try it again. This time, hopefully, I won't snap it in half. That's probably how it broke last time. It got just snapped in half. Because if I can snap it in half with my bare hands, I imagine I can also snap it by cutting incorrectly. Which begs the question, how do you cut correctly? A question I will not answer. I will see what happens. Perfect conditions for using a power tool. Yeah, blind, drunk,
Please do not backcut.
a bit sleepy, it happens. Don't worry, it's for cutting glass, not cutting flesh and bone. I don't know if you can see me screwing on, by the way.
We can.
That's good. Because I'm doing a great job. As you can clearly tell by the amount of time it's taking me. Okay, let's see it. I hate this. Did I mention I hate this? I don't think I mentioned I hate this. Okay, so I don't really have a mold or anything, so instead what we're going to do is we're going to eyeball it all. Okay, so
Should we make one?
I have this.
Well, yeah, just to bring that in.
Fuck.
And then, yeah.
105. There is around 3 millimeters of tolerance because I'm not an idiot. I knew how difficult it would be for me to cut. I'm so fucking glad I'm doing this blindfolded. That's how confident I am. Okay. 105, everyone. 105. That's for the top. So that's around this point, which means we want a bit to the side. Ah, shit, no, we shouldn't do it like this. Because unless we do it like this. Let's just mark it real quick. Kids, don't do as I do, it's really dangerous. If only I could see. If I cut out too big of a thing, that's good. Another problem is that I can't measure angles. Oh shit. Because this is gonna be something arbitrary, isn't it? 108, yeah, right.
What you should have done is like 3D print.
A lot of
you
things
know.
I should have done, trust me. 108 angle, right, but we can do it differently because we can do it the caveman way.
Mm-hmm.
926.
Well,
9?
for the game, by the way, you still need a 90-degree angle, no? So I need to measure that, no?
9. Also another thing, 10 would be nice. Can you? I don't think you can write on glass. I can't also see it, so. Okay, I think it can write on glass. Yeah, it can. Okay, good. But better than marking that way. 26. I'm gonna bed now. Bye. Bye, Sebas. Have a good one.
Bye.
We can see your face in the reflection of plexiglass. Oh no! Damn it! No,
Oh,
stream is
your
fine. We
face.
need to stop. No, Katsi. Damn it! That. Oh no! It's over. It's over for me. Damn! I didn't think of that. Oh no! I didn't think of if I didn't think of that you could see my reflection. I really wish I would have thought that. That would be so much better. Just such a shame. It's mirrored on the other side, 26 and 9. I should probably print the mold first. Yeah. Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
You know what, I really gotta congratulate you on a good idea for once.
Fuck off. Now that you say it, I wanna do it actually, without the mold. Just to spite you.
No. I for your safety, I prefer if you do the mold.
It's gonna take a lot of refining to make the visor actually. Because not only this, I should also flatten it all later on. I will need to add the reflective substance, the mirror thing. Okay, so here's the idea. That's what we're gonna do. We're going to we already have the mold. Right here. This is our mold. Should I make it slightly bigger? Yeah, I might as well make it slightly bigger. Fine. Okay. How do you even? I think you can just copy.
How do you odd?
Okay. Save. Right. We save it as visor mold, and then what we're gonna do is we're actually going to change it up a bit. So basically, we're going to delete all of the inner parts. We're just going to keep the outer parts. Now the outer parts would be the maximum size, technically. Right. Technically they would be the maximum size. However, for us, this is actually good range to shoot for. That's because even if you overshoot, if you even make it a bit too big, that still will be fine. So what we're going to do instead is actually going to make it bigger by 1 millimeter. That's because it's easier to like chip it in a way than it is to completely remake it from scratch. Okay. I think this should be fine. And then very thin, because it's not just going to be mold, that's it. So we're going to extrude it all. One millimeter or 2 millimeters? That's a good question. Oh, you're gonna struggle with this. Why are you struggling with this? There are only 2 areas there. You can't do, you always manage to handle just fine. Oh, what is your problem? What is your problem?
POV, make it big purpose.
Open and closed contours. This. Oh, right, okay. So there we go. This will be our mold for the visor. Lines along which we'll cut. And hopefully, we won't have too many problems. It should be crazy quick to print. I think. We'll see. How long is the print still gonna go for? 42 minutes. Okay. Sweet. Ah, after we're done that, that's good. What else can we do in the meantime? Oh, the back of the mask. Fine. Why not? So what we'll need here is we'll need some kind of way to attach the... Ah, this is a bitch because we're printing on these faces. We could try that, but then we'll need supports. Not too bad, actually. Could be worse.
Then we only say if you put it on the side, we magically don't need supports.
Shit, I can't see it. Maybe if I... Maybe if... Ah, damn it, this is difficult. Maybe if I extrude like... that kind of connector? That could maybe do it. That would give us only 2. Yeah, let's try for 2 for now. So basically, here's what we'll do. We'll do 2 of these, set one of them to a 6, because that's what we need. Then all of these equal size. Distance between the two being something like 30, I'm fine with that. Then this one being in the middle. There we go. Height-wise also should probably regulate it a bit better, define it in some kind of reasonable way. So these two collinear. There we go, now we remove one of them, we'll move both. And then I imagine this should be a midpoint. There we go. Perfect. Now extrude by a centimeter, fine. Ah, yeah, that's exactly why the problem is gonna be. Okay. There we go. Then on it we're gonna make mounting holes for the screws. And then we'll have another part that onto which we'll wrap on the... Fuck, that's difficult. Unless we make that out of TPU as well. Then it wouldn't be too difficult. I've never printed anything out of TPU. Today it's really experimental day, construction wise. The cutting of the glass material for once, but second of all, right here, this structure will be dependent on the TPU. So let me just suppress this real quick, or even better delete it for now, because we just want to work with one of them. I imagine then right here, no, first on the side. There we go. 6. Perfectly defined. This and this, horizontal, this. Why is this blue? Oh, that's why, okay. Perfect, and then the basic idea is that we'll attach TPU to it. It could snap, it could. However, oh, we could be even more clever and witty and do this sort of thing. Select all of these right here. One, two. What's the biggest you can give me? Imagine 4. Okay. This should make it a bit harder to snap off, but just a bit. I'm still kind of worried about the back. We might need to make this one bigger actually. Which means these, right here we delete the equality. All of these still equal. This one, right. Perfection. Now consider it to be something ridiculous, like a 10 for example, or maybe even, heck, maybe even 12. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted actually. Fix itself. 1 hour left. To what? Oh, to the Discord account. It gets I'm timeouted. That makes sense.
What did he do?
Well, X Gaming and Boo yesterday were got a bit too silly, so I timeouted both of them, and I accidentally timeouted X Gaming for 24 hours instead of 1 hour. I was gonna press the hour one, but I pressed the day one on accident, and then they both got really upset, and they said that for the sake of equality, I timeouted Boo as well for a day. Yeah, X Gaming was sending all of the digits on pi in the basic channel.
Couldn't you give them the curse roll so they can't do that anymore?
They already have the curse roll.
Yeah. Well, they're cheating the curse roll. What the hell?
Oh, there we go. Then I need to fillet the thing. Right. Okay, so fillet has to be lower.
Could have given them too young.
That's even worse than timeout. There we go. So this is the shape so far. And then the basic idea will be that we will add like a strap to it. How do you do flexible things in SolidWorks actually? Can you even? Because in this case with the TPU it should be, oh fuck, I've never printed with TPU, I don't know what the limits are. But also we do need to do attachments on the other side as well. So we need to figure out where they will go. I imagine right here we somehow attach them. Alright, here to these ones. Ah, this is a bit of a pickle. How does the bot only check messages once? It's because of the triggers. It checks them on send, doesn't check them on edit. I can just amend it very easily. Just add another trigger. The thing is, the server doesn't actually cost me any more depending on the usage. Which means I could just do it to like recheck every message an hour. Why not? I'm paying for the entire server, I'm gonna use the entire server.
That's so fucking terrible. Is there no way to trigger for an edit?
There is. That's what I said I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, let me look up something real quick. Flexible materials. Flexible command. Open module and insert a spring component. Oh, so it'll like squish? Geometric mediaty is adjusted, right. Right click the spring component and click make part flexible in the context menu. Let me try something real quick. I don't know, a flexible visor, whatever. Cannot be pasted here. Why? Here we go. Flexible visor mold, whatever. In the feature manager design tree. Feature manager design tree. What does that mean? This? The spring component and click make path flexible. So just right click it. Make path flexible. Make independent. Oh, jeez. Do I need it inside, like in features, right here? Make path flexible. Feature manager design tree. Where is the feature manager design tree? How is that so much information and yet still at the same time so little? Is this feature manager? No, Founders PC, File Explorer. Feature manager design tree, right here, okay. Right click the spring component, so in my case it will be the visor module, because that's what I'm doing. Right click it. Make path flexible. Make it, can you fix a small problem you made somewhere else if I tell you what it is? If I feel like it. If I feel like it, then I might. URL problem. Oh, you mean the charity one? Yeah, I'm gonna fix it. Press and forward message. Yeah, Theo forwarded it in the morning. Why are the images loading so slowly? Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm back in the early 2000s. Oh no!
What is this? Is your internet cooked?
Katsi, guess! She just fucking asked me on Discord if my internet is cooked.
Shut up. Why is it doing that?
I'm busy with the server side thing. Okay, so in... Oh my goodness, this is bringing back some memories. Oh yeah.
I love 12 bytes per second internet, yes. It surely is bringing memories, yeah.
That's not the link. Photography. No, the extended references must be on following the types. Okay. Customize command assembly categories. Customize. Where is customize? Oh, it's from one thing that doesn't exist to another.
Nice.
What are you running on? And your neighbor's hotspots. Another one. You blokes are so thick. One of them is talking to me in a Discord voice chat, asking about my internet connection. Another one is watching me on the live stream, asking about my network connection.
I mean,
You are both
you
so
can have, like,
thick.
you can have upload and download separate, no? It doesn't mean much.
Both of these things need upload and download. What's more, upload is usually slower than download. Both of yous. Both of yous.
Shush.
Don't shush me. Where is the fucking customize button? It's not there. Customize menu. There we go. No, that's customizing menu. I mean customize apparently. No, I'm gonna lose it.
Losing your marbles.
Alright, flexible tutorial number 7. Let me see. No, that's still the same one. This one seemed really great because with the button that's exactly what I need. Right here they make the
Is the image
radius.
just loud now?
I mean, yeah, right here they make the radius larger. Which is very similar to what I would do. I could even set it up with some kind of construction circles, which would make the shape proper. Unless you do need it in a part.
If nothing works, we can always drop the fucking doomed solution of import from Blender.
No, because in this case what I want to happen here is I want to set up in a way so that this is connected with straps to the mask. And then as I move it closer or further away, then the straps move accordingly. So that they preserve their length, they only change the angle at which they tilt. That's
I see what you mean.
And for that, there definitely must be a way to do it in SolidWorks. I refuse to believe that there isn't. How to making a flexible belt? Yes. One answer. Oh, I need to log in. I have an account, but no, you lost me. I have an account which I can log in, but you already lost me with that. By the way, do you have the setting on that you can't see the non-friend messages on Discord? Yes, I do have that setting on. Simply because I have around 300 messages otherwise. Half of them from bots, another half from people, I don't know, asking me to... I can't say it on YouTube even.
Yeah, you can say on YouTube.
Oh, I am always very well behaved on these streams. I would never say anything unsavory. Outside the sketch, the crucial to apply the dimensions to maintain the accurate proportion of sizes. Okay. Apply material properties to it for proper simulation on rendering. Okay. Let's try it. Let's just try it. Belt. Order, let's call it belt. Although I should probably rename it to something like belt. Points 2.0 or 420. Okay, let's do it. I already forgot all of the dimensions, so let's not do it. It is 30 between them and then 6 on each side, so that is how we're gonna do it. Two. It doesn't really matter. What does matter though is that this was 12 if I'm not mistaken, but it's only gonna be half of it, which means we do from the middle. Okay, this should be 12. Then what? Well, then ideally what we would like is the middle to still stick to the middle. And then what we'd like is all of these to be equal. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm not defining this. Fine. And then the thickness of the strap, I imagine something like a 2 should be fine. No sort of distance, right? Okay. Oh, this is a bit annoying because right here we can't really. Okay, now we do horizontal. And now if we... Uh-oh. Almost forgotten. If we do this, then we can get back to the main mask. And if I'm not mistaken, then we should be able to attach these properly. Uh-oh, concentric isn't working there. Why? Fucking... Okay, it's fine. Why is it off? Why would it be off? Why would it be off? Why am I bitter? I'm guessing it must be this. It is 30. There we go. So this would be our belt. It does feel a bit... Oh shit. Let me delete these actually, and let's change it up a bit. If I change this from a 6 to a 4, will it all snap properly? Well, up here so. What program is this? This is SolidWorks. Okay. Let me just... Perfect. So this would be the basic idea, right? We'll have the belt. Oops. Misclick? Why is there a shortcut for the other windows? I will never understand. Oh, now I'm stuck with a taskbar. There we go. Fixed. Okay, great. Okay. We should probably make some kind of attachment on the other side right away for it. Maybe instead of leaving it for later.
Did you do it?
That's a bit of a problem. Oh, shucks. I do it like this and then like this and then on top. Then connect with a straight line, then going inwards maybe? It's not like we don't have space. Well, I mean, we might not have space. Okay. I've gotten myself into quite a pickle. I guess another part on top? That's the only way I can think of. But then it would have to go like... Right here, I would need to amend this again. And then double this component so that it would work both
Why is it
with
even
zero.
sideways?
Well, it's because otherwise it would intersect the screws. I would need to... I could set up this module... Unless I set up with like 2 or somehow. That's not easy. I'm sorry for just sitting here and just saying every now and then, but this requires a lot of thinking right now on my part. If I... Because basically, effectively, here's the thing. If I open this, right? Don't care. SolidWorks, just stop it. Right here on the left. This. These two. If we just copy them, and then the outer edges will tell us where we can mount it. Then, if we just extrude that, use it as the mounting spot, and then have it go like over the top, That should work. It might even work well. Okay. Save, yep. Let's do it as a belt connector right 4.2.0. And now we just need them to, well, first of all, ideally fix them in place so that we won't run into any problems. Nope. Should 3 be enough? Maybe. Oh no, I couldn't have noticed that setting this to 3 didn't really change anything, which worries me. Because I think this should be 6. Yeah, it is. Oh, it isn't. Haha. So before doing anything, I fix them and let's... 606? Why would it be 606? Is it really 606? I don't think I would set it to 606. I always try to, when it comes to the mounting ones, I always set it to a 6. I'm very skeptical. Alright. Let's have it go down by 38 if I remember correctly. Could be a bit more. Yeah, this, I don't trust it in the slightest. Okay. I don't completely trust it. But I suppose, egg on my face, it does really appear to be a little bit over 6. Okay, well, fine. Are you technically watching your own stream? I don't think of it as well. I mean, yeah.
What does it mean?
In a way. Okay. If instead of 38 we do 36, apparently, this would... Oh! Jesse! Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, Jess.
What's handsome product got today?
It is way smaller in person than it looks. It's so hot as well.
I will refrain from making this joke.
It's not gonna feel like... But yeah, basically like this sort of thing. Can you tell me he's not from Breaking Bad? Get off the toilet! There's a quote. I don't hate it, I have to say. Basic idea will be that I imagine I'll fill it with ever so slight bit of foam so that it will be a bit softer. And then, you know, I'm just gonna be holding up the mask. not bad. Okay, now was I gonna print? Oh yeah, right, the mold. The mold is not gonna take a long time at all, which is good.
Does it have the holders on the back?
It doesn't yet. That's because I printed the old one.
Hmm.
I was designing the
What are you
folder
gonna
as I
attach it
was
on?
printing. Model printing time 18? For what? There's like 5 layers. What takes you 50? You know what, Jesse? I'm not gonna. Just you do you. No bed leveling, because why would you? Okay, perfect. Now, right here, we can change them from being 38 to 36, if I remember correctly. 36. And then we're going to... Why are you so much older? No, Jesse, that's not it. Yeah, it was 36. Okay, there we go. Now, if I believe in myself, and I always do, then that means I'm consistent, which means I can just figure out the distances, because the distances will be f4, wait no, f3, then f4, then the middle. Oh, it's running really slowly. And then the distance between them is going to be 30... No, it's not going to be 30. 20... Oh my goodness. It's going to be 3, 6, that's 9. $38 minus 18. 20? I think. I'm guessing.
Mm.
Okay. Now let's extrude it. And let's see how well I've done. No surprise there, I'm incredible. There we go. See, consistency. It makes everything so much easier. Because now I've got this. Yep. Right, here the same thing. Okay, horizontal, then this and this equal, and then finally this and this at 20. And then, once again, not always it, that's not what I meant. Oh shit. Don't care. Extrude cut. Yep. Sweet. Perfect, lovely, fantastic. There we have it. Now we can connect it over the top. In any way we see fit, actually, it's gonna be... I'm just gonna add a structure, honestly, more than anything, is nice. And then, well, the problem is that it could intersect right here with this. If we're not careful. It might. So let's see. Let's hope. That's all we can do. First I'm gonna try the straight line approach.
The J-line approach.
Yes. There's one person who noticed the lab colors, by the way, in the video. Only one. Let's do a 6 because we would like it to be a bit more the thicker side. Okay, and now let's see how it's holding up. Not even reading chat at all. Yeah, you're right. I really should be, shouldn't I? Is it?
Yeah, but
Not really close. Beautiful. Yeah, printing it will be a bit rough because there isn't a single flat surface. Well, there's this one, but then it's gonna wobble. Ah, it will suck. A bit. Okay, then this will... Okay. I'm thinking about it a lot. I don't know if perfect side would be it either, actually. Well, no, this is fine. Which means, but actually no, perfect is from perfect inside. Shit! Oh, why is everything so gonna be so difficult for no reason? Okay, here's the thing. Here's what we can do. We can go in like this. Do it like this, and then we can set it to be vertical. There we go. And then we could have right here like an offshoot that flattens. Well, no, because there's a Raspberry Pi Zero in the way. Of course there is. On the top there isn't. Okay, what is... I need to get the measurements. Show me. You. You are 6 and 30 and then 6. Okay. 6, 30 and then 6. That makes sense. So right here. Then this, if we say to be vertical. There we go. There we go. Then if we do this, and then this, and then a 6. Oh, my PC is lagging like crazy. Equal. Okay. Okay. Perfect-ish. There we go. Oh. Look on this on the basic channel. What's happening there at this time? It's thermodynamics. Okay. So there we have it. Balin 2? Balin, there's a sequel of you. Could you make the buzzer play your child checkups theme? Be cool when you make an entry. I am gonna have it play the Make It theme and also City of Stars by Ryan Gosling. I don't think the song is made by Ryan Gosling, but I love saying by Ryan Gosling. Okay, there we have it. So that would be the connector. And then what? Well, now all we need to do is the belt. So, this.
Are you embracing your inner dad and taking off the belt?
That's how it's supposed to. Okay, we can move all of this. We don't want to be moving it simply because, well. There we go. Can I just delete this? Oh yeah, right. That's big Y. Okay. We can easily redefine it again. 12. There we go. So this will be our connector. Then what we'll have is we'll have this. In which case this will be vertical. Both these will be equal. And this will be, let's do 160 for now, because still we just placeholder value. Then on the bottom, what we'll have is this exact same thing, which means all of these. Make it, what happened to the front of the mask? What do you mean? I am editing the mask. And then comically long second direction. Just to snap it in. There we go. And so then, if we get back, then you can see this will be the strap, right? And we're gonna have to connect it right here. Now we need to somehow make it flexible. Oh, what's your problem with your mates? This doesn't work. Why wouldn't that work? Oh, why? Just... that's the reason, right? You lost the face. Okay, makes sense. Can you answer the question? Which one? Okay. Okay, so we got this far. Now, back to the question at hand, the thing that we started with. The reason why I made, well, the reason why I made it is because obviously for the mask, but we weren't able to test the flexibility properly before. That's because we didn't have a part that we could set to be flexible. Now we do have one. So the question remains, how can I make this to be flexible? Basically what I want is like a flexible tensioners, sure. Oh, I need to log in for the... I don't wanna. I have an account, but I don't wanna.
Why not?
Because that's like 3 extra clicks.
Oh my god. You're so gooey.
Use an elastic band to make it flexible. In solid, wait, is there like an elastic band in SolidWorks? SolidWorks elastic band. It's like an elastic band. Was it mate or something? Create wrap band SolidWorks. Ranking material feature design tree. So right here, this. Wait, can I change it? Because I would like to change it in the line. Right. Property manager. Select an entity. This. How can I? How do I select one? This. Properties. Material. There we go. Rubber. Wait, did it work? I don't know. Can I like bend it? I don't think I refuse to believe that just setting it to rubber would allow me to bend it, because that is illogical. Yeah, exactly. Don't say it. Oh my god, Flexible to drive the geometry of flexible components. For example, as you want spring contains the length of the spring is driven by the reference assembly. In this case, I don't want the length to drive it. There was this one really good tutorial which would have been great if it fucking helped. This one, right? So right here we have okay, that is quite pixelated, but customize. Okay, so that is in toolbar about menus keyboard. I think this is in tools? I don't know. Can you simulate springs in SolidWorks? Yes, you can. It's actually simulating springs is apparently something very similar to what I'm trying to do. Oh my goodness, how was it? Customize menu? No, it's gonna be customized menu. Right. Options? System options. No. No. I'm losing my mind. Customize commands assembly categories. Where is customize? Search commands function. Okay, SolidWorks search commands. Where is search commands? Ironically enough. Searching commands. Yeah, how do you search for commands? W. S. Right. Okay. Splendid. Now, back to the thing. And then what we want is make parts flexible. Well, that's a pickle, isn't it? Or do I need to like click on this and then flexible? No. I make a component flexible. So I can't even say. Oh, you know what? I'm losing my mind. No. You know what? I think I might be it for this stream. I'm gonna spend next hour to two just banging my head the wall trying to figure this out, and then let's be real. I'll probably come back for part 2. Let's be real. That's probably how it's gonna go. Anyway, that was fun. Make it. Why don't you print the skeleton and add the rubber band afterwards? That is what I am trying to do, Balin. That is in fact what I'm trying to do. What did you think I was trying to do? Okay. Anyway. For now, I suppose that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.